me, bro, and my ladies. Hope you guys are doing well. For today's video, we're going to be talking about Battle Royale games. Battle Royale mobile games. That is the topic of this video today. And in honesty, in all honesty, I must say PUBG Mobile and Call of Duty Mobile is the two most famous Battle Royale games there are at the moment. There are games like, Free Fire, there are games like Delta Force, not really Delta Force. Delta Force isn't really a Battle Royale, but there's quite a few players over there. There's, Firelight, there is, what else is there? What other Battle Royale games is there? Arena Breakout I can mention, but Arena Breakout isn't really, Battle Royale. It's an extraction game, you know. The other Force in Arena Breakout is an extraction game, so I'm gonna just, place them in a bench for now and talk about them another time. So for this topic, I just want to talk to you guys about something, regarding, Battle Royale games for mobile. And in my perspective, in my all honesty, I honestly truly believe PUBG Mobile and Battle Royale, Call of Duty Mobile, right? Those two games are honestly gonna be one of the go-to for Battle Royale mobile players. You know what I mean? Because first off, PUBG Mobile has been in the game for many years. I think for like a decade or more than a decade. And a decade is like 10 years, guys, if you didn't know. And what is it? Call of Duty Mobile, didn't wasn't here for a decade, but it was something new. It was something that mobile gaming players needed. We needed another battle royale game. We needed a new mobile shooter game. We needed a good quality game. You know what I mean? I honestly wish that Apex Mobile decided to bring back Apex Mobile, because it was a game that had much potential, guys. That game had so much potential. I played the beta version, I played the alpha version, I played the release version of it. It was a game that I honestly played a lot, you know. So I was quite sad that it, got dropped. I don't know the specifics as why they decided to block that game. Like drop that game and not continue with it because they had potential, my bro. It honestly did, and a lot of players missed that game, which is why I honestly believe Farlight brought, the first person perspective, you know, Apex like version of it, which is kind of smart from Firelight to do. Now people that wanted to play Apex Legends Mobile, you know, they can move over to Firelight because you kind of have the same experience, my bro. You know? And I don't blame Firelight because Firelight is actually a good game, guys. I've played it once, I'm still thinking, should I put time and effort into the game? But I honestly don't know. I'll still have time to think about it because clearly I do not want to move on to another Battle Royale game when I haven't even reached Legendary in Call of Duty Mobile. That seems like I'm cheating, you know what I mean, on my game. Call of Duty Mobile is my go-to game, my bro. So I'm Legendary right now in the multiplayer, right? So now I have to reach Legendary in Call of Duty Mobile before I can main any other, mobile game. It's only fair, it's only recht. It's only recht to my followers, It's only recht to my subscribers, honestly. So, what the main thing that I want to talk about in this video is that I honestly do believe that it's going to take some time for other mobile games to reach a bigger audience. And what do I mean by that? What I mean by that is by, Farlight, there's not a lot, there is a few, I wouldn't say there's a lot of players that are going to Farlight right now, but there is kind of a handful. Most players are in PUBG Mobile and Call of Duty Mobile. Most mobile players, I'm not talking about PC players right now, guys. I'm talking about mobile games now. And I will mention about Bloodstrike, Most players, most mobile gamers are on PUBG Mobile and Call of Duty Mobile right now. Most of them. That's where most of the mobile gamers are at, you know. And it's understandable. The games has been here for a while, so it's gonna be competition, for the other mobile games to, if they decide to make battle royale games or mobile shooter games, it's gonna be a little bit competition because you have a lot of people that spend so much money and effort and time into PUBG Mobile and Call of Duty Mobile. Literally, bruh. Literally. People are scared to move to other games because they've already focused so much attention and time and energy and money into a specific game, you know? So, in my honest opinion, in my very honest opinion, I do feel like Arena Breakout, right? Arena Breakout is an extraction game, no? Arena Breakout and Theater Force. I honestly feel like, this is my own honest opinion, I honestly feel like they will try they will try and make a battle royale, you know? Because let's be honest, guys, everyone wants to play battle royale. Battle royale is at the top of mobile, or not just mobile, but the top of things that people want to play, the top modes, you know what I mean? Because Fortnite, battle royale, Call of Duty, battle royale, Warzone, battle royale, you know what I mean? Battle royale is honestly a great mode. It's a great mode, and a lot of people agree with Battle Royale being in a lot of games. I do understand the extraction modes and that stuff. It's different. It's a different feeling. I respect that, bro. You know, but in my honest opinion, in a world where a lot of people is competitive, maybe bro, even you competitive. I do know that, bro. You, the viewer that's watching this video, I'm sure you're competitive in some way. You want to be number one in everything, you know? If somebody tell you, let's run down here, down the stairs, let's run up the hill, the first one to the class wins, it's competitive. Who's number one? That is Battle Royale. Whoever's number one is the best. Whoever number one is the winner. You know what I mean? So, with extraction games, everyone is number one, in my honest opinion. Everyone can walk away being number one. You just have to extract. Oh, let me take this mouse. Let me take this remote. I need this remote. Let me just, take this pen and just watch out for other players, And if other players come in, bro, you lose all that loot, bro. You lose all that money, you know. And that's what I like. I like extraction games. I'm not gonna lie to you. I've played Arena Breakout. I played Arena Breakout. In my honest opinion, guys. In my very honest opinion, Arena Breakout servers need to be servers in Africa. They need to be good servers. Servers. Let me say servers. You know, because currently right now we're sitting with nonsense ping, me bro. 180 is not good. It is not good ping at all to play Arena Breakout. It is not. The only good ping in extraction game is the Delta Force. That's the only good ping, honestly. Because you have about 50 or 70 or less than 100 ping, which is honestly great. You know? I'm not gonna lie to you. I like Arena Breakout. I honestly love that game. I've played that game when it released. I'm not gonna lie to you. You know? But I honestly wish the servers would be, fixed, would be optimized, in my honest opinion, because I can't play the game. Because what do you mean I walk into a room, you know, and then I watch myself getting killed, and then suddenly I didn't even walk into the room yet, and then I got killed while I was outside. You know, I don't like games where I have to suckle with ping. I don't like games where I must spend 20 minutes in and then I just die for no other reason out of stupid goodness. You know what I mean? So I just want to talk to you guys about, battle royale games, right? And currently, right now, I plan on, going to Legendary on Call of Duty Mobile, but I will be experiencing different other games, I'm a competitive person, and it's on my own opinion, guys. If you're a Arena Breakout fan, if you're a Delta Force fan, that's on you. I'd say congratulations to you. If you're a Firelight main, congratulations to you. I have no beef with you guys. I'm just sharing my own personal opinion, on the competitive scene. Because most players are in PUBG Mobile, most players are in Call of Duty Mobile. There's a lot of players in, Free Fire, but in my honest opinion, the competitiveness, I don't know about the competitiveness, so I'm not gonna speak too much on Free Fire in it. I'm just gonna talk about Call of Duty Mobile and PUBG Mobile, honestly, because that's where most mobile players are at. It's those two games. It's only those two games. That's where most people are at. That's where most population of mobile gamers, they like mobile shooters, first person shooter games, are at, me, bro. Battle Royale players are there. Sometimes they'll go around here to Bloodstrike. Sometimes they will go around here to Firelight. But at the end of the day, they're gonna wanna come back to Call of Duty Mobile in PUBG Mobile. It's a fact. It's honest. It's honesty that I'm sharing right now. It's the truth. You know what I mean? In my own honesty, those games do deserve to shine. Firelight Firelight does deserve to shine. I honestly love the first person perspective shooter. I love that update. Free Fire, I'm not quite a fan of, to be honest. It's just my own honesty. Bloodstrike, very fast paced, very. It's nah. If you like fast paced movement, play Bloodstrike. Try out Bloodstrike. Honestly, it's a good game. Um, what other game is there? Battle Royale. Now I'm talking about. I don't even know. Is there another Battle Royale game? I don't know. But anyway, Arena Breakout. Let's talk about Arena Breakout. I don't know. It's good. It's a good game. It's a good extraction game. It's an experience. There's some team deathmatch. I honestly wish that they would keep it for every week. Every day, because apparently you can't have team deathmatch in the week. You can only play the weekends, which is that annoys the yellow to me. I'm not gonna lie to you. Delta Force, I'm being serious with you guys about Delta Force. I have Delta Force on my phone right now, right? And I do play it now and then. But in my all honesty, in my very own honesty, I honestly believe that there's only a handful of players in Delta Force right now. There is only so many players in Delta Force right now. Delta Force is mainly known and played outside of Africa. I stay in South Africa, right? And Delta Force is mostly playing, like most players are playing Delta Force over there. So they have different servers. But in the Africa servers, and the server, I think it's in Joburg, the server, there's only, there's not a lot of, there's only a handful of community in Delta Force, in my honest opinion. So playing with different, people from overseas. I don't know if there's a button that you can press or mode or switch that you can say, I want to play in the Euro servers, I want to play in the what servers, you know what I mean? That would honestly be nice. But in my honest opinion, there's not a lot of players in Delta Force right now because of the server, you know? There's probably like 100 or less than 500 players in Delta Force. I'm talking about in Africa now, guys. I'm not talking about overseas. I do see the views. I do see the attention and comments of other content creators that play Delta Force. I do see that though. But they stay in other countries. They don't stay in Africa. They don't stay in South Africa. You know what I mean? So I'm talking about South Africa right now, right? The matchmaking is hella long. The matchmaking in Delta Force is mad long, guys. It is mad long. It goes off to probably 10 minutes, probably even 15 minutes. Literally. Just to get one match and then you die in operations. And I'm not talking about, warfare, because you get warfare, which is like the team deathmatch or what's that, domination in Call of Duty mobile terms. Domination, and then you get operations, which is your extraction mode. Operations, matchmaking over there, that boat takes mad long, and that's why it's making me not want to play the game because of the matchmaking. Because I would see in the world chat, right, and that's just no way to Delta Force. I honestly love Delta Force. I see the potential, right, but I see the comments saying, "Look here, guys, let's all go to this map so that we can play in this map. Look here, guys, come, let's go over here to this map so that we can play in this map." It shouldn't be like it, me, bro. I should just be able to go into the game, wait like probably a minute or less than a minute, and then get into a game where everyone is at. You know what I mean? It shouldn't be that hard getting into Delta Force operations. It shouldn't take that long, me, bro. Even if you add a little bot here and there, bro. I want to play the game. I don't want to wait so long. You know? Arena Breakout. The only problem I have with Arena Breakout is the servers. Is the servers. Let me say servers. The servers is nonsense. In my honest opinion, it is bad, guys. I can't play the game like how I want to play the game, because of the server issue, because shots will hit me while I'm standing behind the wall or I'm inside the house or something like that. I don't see a noise they allow to me. So the main thing that I want to talk about this video, right, is Battle Royale. Call of Duty Mobile, PUBG Mobile, I honestly believe they will still be top two for a while. Even though Firelight is over here, Delta Force is over here, Arena Breakout is over here, Bloodstrike is over here, Free Fire is over here. But in my own honest opinion, guys, Call of Duty Mobile and PUBG Mobile is still going to reign because that's where most of the population of gamers is at. They've been here. And the nonsense thing is, there's games that just don't put in effort into their game. There's developers that don't put in effort into their games, my bro. They just say, okay, we made a game, yeah, play that game. That's a Battle Royale, it's Battle Royale. You're gonna pay 10,000 rand for a skin, weapon skin. That is crazy, my bro. I wanna say hate that there's games where it's pay to win. I hate those type of games. That's why Call of Duty Mobile and PUBG Mobile is one of the top two best games because skills is what you need, and obviously a little bit of good ping, but skills is what you need, honestly, in order to win. It doesn't matter if you have a 1,000 rand skin, 1,000 rand weapon skin, it doesn't matter. Honestly, it doesn't matter. You don't win because you have a skin. It doesn't matter, bro. Honestly. Maybe if you got a bush skin and you laying on the grass, maybe that will help a little bit, but honestly, skills win at the end of the day, guys. Honestly. But yeah. Let me know in the comment section what you guys think about Battle Royale games of the day. Mobile games, right? I'm not talking about Warzone. I'm not even gonna talk about Warzone Mobile. I'm not even gonna talk about that game. I'm not even gonna talk about that game, guys. I'm not going to. But yeah, I'll see you guys later. Shut.